What's up, Spark Nation? And this episode of Spark at the Park is me going for 15 points here at the park. Tico and Hobo beat 3 Blazing, trying to help me out and do this feat. I know people have done it before, but I wanted to try and see if I could do it for myself. Didn't start off the greatest, and you'll see that in my shooting percentage. 25%, now 14%. This is a lot of stupid shots in the beginning of the game, and you'll see it rise throughout the game, but I definitely struggled early on. Perfect release there, though. Nice little setup from Hobo, back and forth passing. Gave me a little open look, and I knocked it down. But I'm very excited, that my John Wall jumper is back. For those wondering, my jumper that was in the last couple videos was John Wall on quick. It seems like it is back, and the timing is back to where it was before the previous patch. So, it definitely is exciting because now my best jump shot that I've had the most success with throughout NBA 2K15 is finally working again for me. And not that a jump shot is a giant deal for me, but it makes me struggle on offense. I'm someone that usually has their jumper down by October. By the end of October, I have a jump shot that I'm going to use for the rest of the year, and I know it's released and all that. This year was one of the first times you see me getting another perfect release, but this was one of the years very rarely where I just couldn't find a jump shot, and I found the John Wall on quick, and then they sent out a patch, and it just messed up the timing completely and forced me to really keep trying to search for jump shots, and that's why you see me trying wacky jump shots in some older episodes of Spark at the Park. But it's back now since the last patch, and as you can see throughout these past couple Spark at the Park episodes, it is working pretty damn well for me. I'm getting green releases, I'd say probably 30 to 40% of the time, unless I'm defended. Now if I'm wide open, I'd say probably 50 or 60%. And so I'm just very glad to have my jump shot back. I'm glad they fixed it. And I just wanted to talk about that. And quickly, I wanted to talk about what I did this past weekend. Oh my God. I've never done something this much for a video game in my life. So you may have noticed, those of you who don't really watch my WWE Supercard videos, but I have been making WWE Supercard videos. And there's basically a special event that was going on, and you're grinding. I don't really know how to explain it in 2K terms, but basically, let's just put it this way. You play a bunch of games. Pretend you play a bunch of games in 2K, and you're playing a bunch of games, and you have to keep playing in order to stay at the top of the leaderboards. And the way the event worked was there's an event that starts on Thursday and ends on Sunday. So you have to stay on the leaderboards for 4 days straight, and I had to get a top 200 finish. Now, I will strain you guys the boring part, but oh my God, let me tell you, it was draining, but I got my goal. I got the card that I wanted. And for those of you who do play my NBA 2K15, I believe there's an event very similar to this. So this might sound familiar to those guys who play the my NBA 2K15 card game. And so I was able to get the card, stayed in the top 200 all weekend, and it was, oh my God, the last day I made a huge mistake. What happened was, I decided to not sleep from Saturday to Sunday, and that really hurt me at the end because I was almost passing out throughout the whole day, and it was just really tough for me to stay awake and everything like that. So I think in the future, I'm just going to sleep the hours that I need to sleep and just grind really hard when I'm awake. But anyways, enough of that. Let's go ahead and jump back into the action now. As you see, I am going for the legendary, I guess you could call it, 15-point game at the park. They're trying to guard me any which way they can, but my handles were on point this game. I don't know what it is. I'm not someone that's really good with my handles, but I was feeling it this game. As you see me knocking down a crazy contested 3 there. Not sure how I did it, but I've got 14 points, and I've raised my field goal percentage. After it being down 14%, it is now 52%. But this team, obviously, they're moving the ball around, and they're scoring pretty easily on us because of, the way we're running the offense and everything like that. So it's making us tough for us to win, especially when I'm doing shots like that by mistake. Not really sure what happened there. I remember twice messing up my releases, and they end up getting the victory. I only scored 14 points, but it was definitely a lot of fun, and I would love to try and score 15 again at the park. So maybe that will be a feature in future videos. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later. Rare Spark out.
You